began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there at the start of the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll run it from the gun. They're playing enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks right, lets it fly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Grab behind the line. It's Little. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Tease. formation sets up an important third down play. Looking to throw again. Looking for his back. Dumps it down his back. Caught. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back. It's Reed. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags it with throw. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
The Blue Devils line up with a 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down. We're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Sure hands. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Breaks free. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down.
It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you could take advantage of.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Touchdown, Hoosiers! Great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT makes the score 7-3. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's James. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tees. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Reed. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach. This offensive coordinator, you got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Little. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's James. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Hands off to the left. He makes a nice move there. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. So we call this on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And I
am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Tight end makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The senior tries to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back behind the quarterback, aligned at a pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff to the back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Sticking with the running game. He stopped and he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose use 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Throwing for his running back. Grab down the middle, it's Moore. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Back to throw. It's Reed. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
2 and clock with the running game. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A quick throw to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To throw, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.